Hi everyone, I'm Georgiana, founder of SpeakEnglishPodcast.com. My mission is to help you to speak English fluently. This week is a bit special because it's Black Friday and all my courses have a 60% discount. I've received several messages with questions about the courses. In this short episode, I'm gonna try to answer some frequently asked questions. By the way, you can get the deal at speakenglishpodcast.com/Black Friday. Hurry up, because the offer is only available until this Sunday at 12 p.m. Let's start with the most frequently asked question. What is the difference between the podcast and the courses? That's a great question. In the podcast, I talk about very diverse topics that allow you to improve your vocabulary. This is a great listening practice. In each episode of the podcast, I also give a small example of a lesson. This can be a mini story of questions and answers, or a point of view. Because of time limitations, I can barely develop these lessons, yet they allow you to test the method in an easy and fun way. Besides, it is good practice. Instead, the courses are complete programs designed to improve your spoken English dramatically. In fact, the courses contain hours and hours of questions and answers. Imagine for a moment a podcast episode, but multiplied by 100. Also, the courses allow you to work much better on grammar aspects, such as the plural, singular, all kinds of verb tenses, and certain common expressions of English. All of this in an integrated way, following one or several stories that offer a rich and entertaining context. For example, the Fluency course contains more than 8 hours of audio, with thousands of questions and answers, and almost 200 pages of transcription text. Of course, there are also many points of view lessons that allow you to work very deeply on aspects of grammar. One rule I always follow is to create lessons with complex characters and funny stories with an unexpected ending. That way, you'll never forget what you learn best, and of course, it's a lot more fun. Another question. Can the courses be used on the iPhone, iPad, Android, and so on? Yes, of course. You can use them without problems. An important thing to keep in mind is that the courses are not apps. That is, you don't install them. It's much more flexible. The courses consist of MP3 audio and text in PDF. This is much simpler and prevents technical problems. Transferring the content to any device is quite simple. However, when you buy one of the courses, I send you instructions with detailed steps to know what to do. In any case, you can contact me by email for any questions. Another important question. Is there a monthly payment for the courses? No, there is no such thing. When you buy the courses, they are yours for personal use and forever. Next question. How many courses are there? And what's the difference? There are currently 4 courses. I will describe them briefly. Let's start with 30-day crash course. This course is for beginners with no knowledge of English. It's a course that works very well, and I'm happy with the results because it helps a lot to start with English. In your case, I don't recommend it because if you are a follower of this podcast, you're no longer a beginner. Let's continue with Level 2, the Fluency course. The level of this course is a bit easier than the podcast, but there's almost no difference. This program will help you to automate the most common structures when speaking. It consists of 20 units and 20 unique and fun stories. For example, 2 penguins who escape from the zoo to surf, a person who wants to learn to be a cook but is a disaster, someone who wants to quit smoking and visits a very strange guru, and so on. I recommend this course if you're trying to stop mentally translating when you speak English, even with relatively easy expressions. Let's continue with Level 3, the Enchanted course. This course is very ambitious because it goes one step beyond the fluency course. The aim is to practice all the verb tenses in the context of a long and well-developed story. There is a lot of vocabulary, and grammar points are very useful. When you finish this course, you will have an advanced level of English. And the last course is the Job Interview course. This is the last course created. With this course, you will master the 30 most common questions asked at a job interview, learn specific vocabulary, and when to use it. You will get examples of how to answer the questions, and the exclusive mini-stories will help you to speak English more confidently. Okay, let's hear 2 more questions. Georgiana, what if I don't like them or do not adapt to the courses? That's all right. If during the first 30 days you're not convinced by the program, you can request a refund without any problem. And the last question is, are there any free samples of the courses? Yes, of course. You can get some samples at samples.speakenglishpodcast.com. Very well. I think I have answered the most frequently asked questions. I hope you found this useful. Remember that you can benefit from the Black Friday promotion at speakenglishpodcast.com/Black Friday. If your goal is to improve fluency, these courses can really help you. I repeat for the last time. speakenglishpodcast.com/Black Friday. Only until this Sunday at 12 p.m. All right, that's all for today. Next week, another episode of the podcast. I'll be back next week with another episode of the podcast. See you soon. Bye-bye.